Hey girls, I'm really excited to see you guys again, and today we are going to be speaking about a response essay. So, we need to keep in mind what we've learned previously, which is the basic structure of an essay. And I'm sure you guys know it's an introduction with body paragraphs and it ends in a conclusion. Are we all on the same page? Yes, great. So today we'll be going on a quest to find the perfect response essay. Every good story has a hero and a villain. And I'm pleased to say that you are the heroes. So first things first, we need to get to know the rules of the quest. So rule number 1, there will be obstacles with a beginning, middle, and an end that you need to overcome. Rule number 2, once you have overcome these obstacles, you will receive a badge of honor and save the day. Woohoo! So, basically, before we begin, you need to put on your armor. Okay, so first things first, the armor of analyzation. Okay, you need to plan. You need to read the short story on the next slide, and you need to identify two main themes in the passage and write them down on a piece of paper in a mind map structure. Okay, so before we read the passage, we need to put the armor of structure on. Okay, so first things first, an introduction. You need to provide your stance followed by signposting. And basically, what signposting is, it provides the audience with a roadmap to your essay. It gives an idea of key topics in each paragraph that supports your stance. This will earn you one badge. So, for example, you have your main stance, right? Then you're going to give your supporting evidence from paragraph 1, then supporting evidence from paragraph 2, etc., etc. Okay. So now moving on to the body paragraphs. Okay, for a body paragraph is basically where you state the most important evidence in chronological order in respective paragraphs. So basically what that means is each point or theme has its own paragraph. So whatever you wrote down on that piece of paper, the main themes or what you will write down has its own paragraph. And when describing this point, you're going to P. Yes, you see the little dog being over there? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to P, it stands for point, example, and explain. So you're going to state your point, you're going to provide an example, maybe with some quotation marks, and then you're going to explain the significance of that example, okay? And then within body paragraphs, you should use transitional words and phrases such as therefore, furthermore, and in addition. This will basically help you link the paragraphs together. So, your body paragraphs will earn you your second badge. Okay, moving on to your conclusion. Your conclusion basically summarizes what you have signposted. Here, you do not mention any new information whatsoever. The only thing you are doing here is reiterating the validity of your stance. This will earn you your final badge. Okay. So after you've done all of this, after you've written your essay, you need to go through the editing process, okay? This is like the recovery process from your quest. Basically, you need to look for language errors such as spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, or run-on sentences, okay? So you need to make sure, very important, that there's no contractions. Now, can anyone tell me what a contraction is? Yes, a contraction is when you're joining two words to make one, such as can't. So can't will be cannot, if that makes sense. Okay, we all on the same page? Terrific. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to write your very own response essay, okay? So it will be for 15 marks, so you'll have 5 marks for the introduction, 5 marks for your body paragraphs, and 5 marks for your conclusion. So what you need to do is write a response essay with an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. In your essay, you will write about how Red Riding Hood knew that the wolf was pretending to be her granny, and mention how you would have reacted to keep yourself safe from the wolf. Okay, so here's the story, The Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mother. One day, Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her grandmother. On her way, she met a wolf. He asked where she was going. I'm going to visit my grandmother, she said. The wolf ran to Granny's house and locked Granny in the wardrobe. He put on her nightgown and got into her bed. When Little Red Riding Hood came to the house, she said, "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with," answered the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have!" said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to see you with," replied the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have!" gasped Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better to eat you with," replied the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood shouted, "Help!" A woodcutter heard her scream and ran to the house. He hit the wolf and let Granny out of the wardrobe. The wolf ran away and they never saw him again. So that is the passage you will be writing your essay on, okay? So you need to look at the passage again, find the key points you want, and then write your essay. I believe in you guys. If you have any questions, please ask me. At the end, once you have finished writing your essay, I want you to please fill out this robot. Basically, the red means you don't understand, you need some help, you're completely lost. The yellow means you think you understand, but you still need some help. And the green is, I'm perfectly okay with this. I can do it on my own, and this lesson went really well. Okay, so if you have any questions and answers, please come speak to me. This is what I'm here for, and I will help you. You guys are smart girls, and I cannot wait to read your essays.